Atomic Habits, James Clear. Introduction and Chapter 1, Detailed Explanation. Introduction. Why Small Habits Matter. The book Atomic Habits by James Clear is about how small daily habits shape our life. James Clear explains that success or failure does not come suddenly. It is the result of small actions repeated every day. The word atomic has two meanings: something very small, something very powerful. So, atomic habits means small habits that have powerful results. Many people think, I will change my life one day. I need big motivation. I need a big plan. But James Clear says, you don't need big changes. You need small improvements, done consistently. Author's personal story. James Clear begins the book with his real-life story. When he was in school, he met with a serious accident. A baseball hit his face and caused broken bones, brain injury, long recovery time. Doctors said recovery would take years. James Clear did not become successful suddenly. He focused on small daily improvements, small exercises, small study sessions, small healthy routines. Slowly, these habits changed his life. Later, he became a successful writer, a habit expert, a motivational speaker. This proves the book's main idea: small habits can rebuild a life. The core idea of the book. James Clear explains a very important rule. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems, habits. Goals vs habits. Goals are results: lose weight, get job, earn money. Habits are daily actions: exercise, study, save money. Many people focus only on goals, but forget habits. Example: two students want to top an exam. Same goal, different habits. One studies daily, one studies sometimes. Result comes from habits, not goals. Why big changes often fail? People often try to change everything at once. Wake up early. Exercise 1 hour. Study 4 hours. Eat healthy. No phone. This creates pressure, and after few days, they quit. James Clear says, change should be easy and natural, not painful. That's why small habits work better. Chapter 1. The Surprising Power of Atomic Habits. Chapter 1 explains how tiny changes bring remarkable results. 1% Better Rule. James Clear introduces the idea of 1% improvement. If you improve just 1% every day for 365 days, you become 37 times better in 1 year. But if you become 1% worse every day, you slowly destroy progress. This shows that habits compound over time, just like money interest. The power of compounding. Compounding means small actions grow bigger with time. Example: saving small money daily, right pointing arrow, big savings. Reading 10 pages daily, right pointing arrow, many books in a year. Exercising 10 minutes daily, right pointing arrow, strong body. At first, results are invisible. But after some time, they become very powerful. The plateau of latent potential. James Clear explains why people give up early. Most people expect immediate success, quick results. But habits work slowly. There is a gap between effort, result. This gap is called the plateau of latent potential. You are improving, but you can't see results yet. Example: ice remains ice till 0 degrees Celsius. At 1 degree Celsius, it melts. Change was happening before, but result came later. Why people quit? People quit because nothing is changing. This habit is useless. I see no result. James Clear says, breakthrough happens after patience. Successful people are those who stay consistent during this invisible phase. Focus on direction, not speed. James Clear gives another powerful idea. If you improve slowly but in the right direction, right pointing arrow, success. Improve fast but in wrong direction, right pointing arrow, failure. So ask, am I moving in the right direction daily? Small correct habits are better than big wrong actions. Habits shape your identity. Your habits decide who you become, what kind of person you are. Example, one workout does not make you fit. One cigarette does not destroy health. But repeated habits shape identity. James Clear says, every action is a vote for the person you want to become. If you read daily, right pointing arrow, you become a reader. Save daily, right pointing arrow, you become disciplined. Exercise daily, right pointing arrow, you become healthy. Success is a process, not an event. Many people think success is one big moment. But in reality, success is daily discipline. Failure is daily neglect. Small habits decide future quietly. Key lessons from Introduction and Chapter 1. Small habits matter more than big goals. Daily improvement beats sudden change. Habits compound over time. Results take time to appear. Consistency is more important than motivation. Identity is built by habits. Chapter 2. How your habits shape your identity, and vice versa. Main idea of Chapter 2. Chapter 2 explains a very powerful idea. Your habits shape your identity, and your identity shapes your habits. Most people try to change habits in the wrong way. They focus on results, not on who they are becoming. James Clear shows that real change happens when you change your identity. 3 levels of change. James Clear explains that habit change happens at 3 levels. 1. Outcome-based change. This level focuses on what you want to achieve. Examples: lose weight, get a good job, earn more money, clear an exam. Most people start here. 2. Process-based change. This level focuses on what you do every day. Examples: exercise daily, study 2 hours, save money, practice skills. This is better than only thinking about results. 3. Identity-based change. This level focuses on who you want to become. Examples: become a healthy person, become a disciplined student, become a lifelong learner, become a confident worker. James Clear says, this is the most powerful level of change. Why identity-based habits work best? When habits match your identity, they feel natural. They last longer. They need less motivation. Example: cross-mark outcome-based. I want to run a marathon. Cross-mark process-based. I will run every morning. Check-mark identity-based. I am a runner. When you believe, I am a runner, running becomes part of life. The problem with only setting goals. Goals are not bad, but they are not enough. Example: 2 people quit smoking. One says, I am trying to quit. Another says, I don't smoke. The second person has changed identity, not just habit. James Clear explains, behavior that does not match identity will not last. Your identity comes from your habits. Identity does not come from motivation. One big action, thinking positive. Identity comes from repeated actions. Every small habit is a vote for your identity. Example: 1 page reading right pointing arrow vote for I am a reader. 1 workout right pointing arrow vote for I am healthy. 1 hour study right pointing arrow vote for I am serious about my future. You don't need 100% proof. You just need enough votes. Small habits build strong belief. James Clear explains that belief grows slowly. At first, habit feels fake. Identity feels weak. But with repetition, habit becomes normal. Identity becomes strong. Example, first time saving money feels difficult. After months, it feels natural. Focus on being, not becoming. Many people say, I want to become confident. I want to become successful. James Clear says, act like that person today. Instead of, I want to be healthy. Say, what would a healthy person do today? Then do one small action. Habits as proof of identity. Your habits are proof of what you believe about yourself. If you believe, I am lazy, right pointing arrow you act lazy. I am bad at math, right pointing arrow you avoid math. Change habit right pointing arrow belief changes. How to start identity-based habits. James Clear gives 2 simple steps. Step 1. Decide who you want to be. Not what you want to achieve. Example, I want to be a disciplined student. I want to be a healthy person. I want to be financially smart. Step 2. Prove it with small wins. Do small actions daily. Example, study 10 minutes. Walk 5 minutes. Save small money. Small actions build confidence. Identity change takes time. James Clear reminds, identity does not change in one day. Habits build slowly, but once identity is strong, habits become automatic. Discipline becomes easy. Real life example. Imagine 2 people want to read books. Person A reads only when motivated. Person B thinks, I am a reader. Reads daily, even 2 pages. After 1 year, person B finishes many books. Person A quits. Identity made the difference. Key lessons from Chapter 2. Real change starts from identity. Habits are votes for who you become. Small actions build strong belief. Focus on being, not achieving. Identity-based habits last longer. Final thought of Chapter 2. James Clear gives a powerful message. The goal is not to read a book. The goal is to become a reader. The goal is not to run a marathon. The goal is to become a runner. When you change who you are, everything else changes automatically.